Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about another story from Genesis. We're going to talk about Lot and Lot's wife. So let's go ahead and listen to this story.
Abram and his nephew Lot had moved into the land of Canaan. They both had large flocks of sheep and herds of cattle that needed fresh pastures. As there was not enough pasture for all the animals, arguments and fights broke out between the shepherds and the herdsmen of Abram and Lot. So Abram said to Lot, "Let's not have any quarreling between your herdsmen and mine, for we are close relatives. Let's go our own ways. You choose where you want to go, and I will go in the opposite direction." Lot looked around and saw the plain of Jordan had plenty of water and good land, so Lot decided to pitch his tents near the city of Sodom. Abram went the other direction to live near Hebron, where he built an altar to the Lord. Now Sodom and the other cities in the region chosen by Lot were full of people who were very wicked. They had no time for God, mistreated the poor, and did very bad things and were violent. It was not the place that Lot and his family should be living. God decided these people were so wicked the time had come to put an end to their wrongdoing. God sent two angels into the city of Sodom, where they found Lot sitting by the city gate. He invited them into his house, where they were warned, "Hurry up and get out of this place, because the Lord is about to destroy the city." When Lot hesitated, the angels grasped his hand and the hands of his wife and two daughters and led them safely out of the city. "Flee for your lives," they urged. "Don't look back, and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Flee to the mountains, or you will be swept away." God sent a terrible judgment on the wicked cities on the plain. Volcanic ash, salt, and burning sulfur rained down on Sodom and the nearby cities. Lot and his two daughters obeyed God and rushed away to safety, but Lot's wife stopped and looked back. She became so covered in volcanic ash, smoke, and salt she was suffocated and looked like a pillar of salt. The Bible warns us that it is far better to obey God and be safe than disobey Him and face the consequences.
So this is kind of a hard story to listen to sometimes because it's hard to look at it and go, she didn't really do anything wrong, did she? She just looked back. And that's sometimes a hard thing to think about. So this story is all about choosing God over the worldly things in the world. So the city offered all sorts of things that weren't necessarily what followers of God wanted to be doing. So that's what was happening with that city. So God was sending them away so they could more follow God's plan and spread his message out into the world. So they were leaving and they were headed somewhere where they could more follow the plan that God had for them. So that's what this is about. When we choose God over the things in the world, we are more fulfilled in our lives. We have more opportunities that sometimes appear for us because we are following that path that God has set out for us. So let's go ahead and make our craft. For this craft, you're going to want some popsicle sticks, some glue, and a marker. I want you to take your popsicle stick and I want you to write your name on one. So I'm going to write Lisa. And then the next one I'm going to write Stay on Track. And that comes from a verse from Isaiah 30:21. Your own ears will hear him, right behind you a voice will say, "This is the way you should go, whether to the right or to the left." So this kind of reminds us that God is always with us and God is moving us in the right direction. We're going to make a little train track to kind of remember that phrase, stay on track. So I'm just going to put a dot of glue, and I'm going to glue my first popsicle stick going across. And then I'll put another dot of glue. And then make sure you put it in a nice place to let it dry. Hope you had fun making your craft this week. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on Sunday school. Bye!